MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, State Farm, and WeatherTech.
It doesn't seem like that long ago that the current generation Ford Mustang came out, but it has been a couple of years. And in the auto industry now, that's a lifetime. So it's time for a mid-cycle refresh.
The refresh includes a facelift up front that Ford says contributes to better aerodynamics and improved fuel economy. Outback styling is updated with LED taillights, a new bumper, and an available performance spoiler. The suspension receives new shocks and a new cross-axis joint in the rear. Magna Ride is now an option on the Performance Pack and standard on Performance Pack Level 2. While we're on the subject of performance, the 5-liter V8 in the GT sees bumps in horsepower and torque, now sitting at 460 and 420 pound-feet respectively.
There's an all-new 6-speed manual transmission and a new 10-speed automatic transmission. That's just where we are these days. If you want an automatic transmission, if it's not a CVT, you're probably getting 7, 8, 9, and in this case, 10 gears. The GT handles the 10-speed pretty well. The one thing that I did notice is that while the downshifts are quick, you can go from, say, 8 to 4 really quickly, but it seems like when you do get into the throttle and makes that initial downshift, it picks the gear, then it second guesses itself and goes to another one. I wouldn't say that it really hunts for gears, but maybe it just second guesses itself at times. So it also has rev matching. So on that downshift, it'll blip the throttle and rev match for you. It's good for the engine, it's good for performance, and it's also good for your ears. It's just that you really do notice at that point that you have 10 gears in that transmission, a lot of downshifts. So there's also various exhaust noise modes here in the Mustang GT. You can go into quiet. That's a really big deal, especially if you live in a neighborhood where you don't want to piss off your neighbors, you just want to keep everybody happy. You can throw it into quiet mode, and it actually does get pretty quiet, especially when you consider how loud this thing can be when you go into Sport Plus. The EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine also gets a boost in torque, and that's pretty impressive because it was already a torquey engine. This thing won me over. In the last Mustang I drove, I was shocked at how much torque and how much performance I was getting out of this 4-cylinder engine. And not only that, it's also lighter up front, so it actually handles itself pretty well driving around corners. But now you have more torque down there, which is always great, and it still can be matched to this 10-speed automatic transmission.
Both the GT and the EcoBoost offer an available digital gauge cluster, which I found to be comprehensive and attractive. On sale now, EcoBoost pricing starts at $26,485, with GT Fastbacks beginning at $35,995. We'll have more on the 2018 Mustang soon on MotorWeek.